that have more options.
You can subscribe to feeds, like if you're one of those.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because the group in Oklahoma City is set up like that, but nobody went to it.
No one goes to anything in Oklahoma City, though.
Well,
no one goes to any groups, no one goes to any websites, no one does anything.
I know, but I'm just saying, if people don't have interaction with it, they're really not going to stick with it. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is it would be nice to get a digest kind of.
Yeah, I get a daily digest.
This
yeah.
week there were 14 new topics
Right.
in lighting and 3 new topics in acting and 12 new topics in new jobs.
Something so people know that something's going on.
Yeah.
So they can go, so they can click on it. I mean,
Well, Yahoo does that, and the other forums are going to do that. I don't know if that can happen here.
Well, what we can do though is open up a Blogger account and just set it up to where the RSS feed of that email address goes into there, and it'll aggregate all the posts for you into the Blogger account, and just put a link from this site onto there, OMM posts or whatever. They can go there if they want to read the old OMM posts that people are still posting, or they can go to the news.
As long as we can connect and not lose
Right, just have to
right.
connect.
Yeah, and that's and well, to me, being sent to me just makes it easier. I just pull up my emails and then go through them.
And I turn the emails off because I scroll through the forums to find what posts I'm interested in and open them.
Well, I don't. See, I just want to go to my Hotmail and just read stuff, and then I'm done. That's it. And if I'm interested in something, I'll go look or whatever.
How did you come up with the name Oklahoma Movie Makers? Was it intended to be more of a statewide?
The Tulsa one was gone.
Tulsa was already taken?
Yeah, so that's basically how that got started. Even though we got people all over the state, that wasn't the original
Mainly
intention.
from the Tulsa, northeastern Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, like I said, there's 1,000 people on there, so they're everywhere, and there's getting more and more people in Oklahoma City getting on it because
we did make attempts to try to have a sister group in Oklahoma City where they could have small meetings also.
No way.
Never.
We went down there. There was four or five of us. I don't know how many of us went down there. We tried to. Yeah, well, we tried to set up a meeting, but it takes 4 or 5 core people to get a group started.
Yeah.
And the people there just didn't step up. That's how
It looks like TACTA has some funding through the Kaiser Foundation.
Now, who sponsors TACTA? Is it a national organization or is it local?
It's a local organization.
So they've got funding from
They evidently have it set up as a nonprofit because I know from being around counseling nonprofits that foundations have very specific.
Tulsa Area Community Theater Alliance. Is that right?
Yeah. Well,
That's what it stands for, is Tulsa Area Community Theater Alliance.
Yeah, that.
The sponsorship goes toward that group, not necessarily towards the website, though, right?
And they've got a forum too, okay.
Yeah, they have a form.
Well, here's the question is, if you were going to have a name change because you need to register a domain, do you want to keep Oklahoma Movie Makers, or do you want to get something more localized?
No. Oklahoma Movie Makers.
It's a brand name that's pretty recognizable now.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because even
Have you
Jill
checked the
Simpson-
domain search on it?
No address found. I just did it.
So it'll cost about $75 to register it.
Is that a corporation or what?
No, just through the Internet Council,
Okay.
is to go ahead and register the domain .org, .com, .biz, whatever, and get it for 5 years. And
I think at GoDaddy you can do 8 years now, can't you?
yeah,
And get free.
GoDaddy's the way to do it. And what
Do
is
the alternates besides the comms auto redirect?
Yes.
That's cool.
And the other thing is, with GoDaddy, they can either host your site to a limited page, or they can give you an email and then you can expand on it. So they can actually become a service. The question is, you guys don't have a subscription fee or some sort of membership fee. You rely on donations, so we'd have to find some sort of grant funding to maintain a site. Which shouldn't be that hard, really, just
Ryan said $10 to register a name. Says he's pretty happy with hostmonster.com. So it's like $5 per month.
Great guy, doing great.
300 gigs of transfers.
Yeah. And he and he wanted us to mention he's got 30. He's still got 30.
Yeah, let me scroll back up here to
He's got
this.
30 thug roles.
We still had 30 roles to fill for thuggish types in the next month. We had paperwork issues and SAG headaches. We still have scenes where we need people.
Well, the place is full of...
You said not all are thuggish, so.
OMM, you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum.
Okay, we got about 10 minutes for really.
Said the big fight scenes, they had to push back.
Okay, so technically we got about 10 more minutes in here.
Where's the subcommittee going from this point? Have you decided who's going to be in the subcommittee and officially
No.
launched
This
it?
tonight was the brainstorming session. It was wide open. And I figured you want to get involved, even though Jake wants to get involved.
Sean is very interested in being a part of the committee, and he was supposed to be here.
So was there anybody else in the room here that wanted to get involved?
Well, something I could get into the mix is having come from professional theater, makeup, and costuming background. That could be something we can put down the road. We can have everyone lighting it, but unless we're wanting to do, just contemporary drama, there's going to have to be somewhere down the road someone to get people to do makeup, hair, wardrobe, that sort of thing.
That's really it, even at the beginning. That's a must-have on any production, is making people look good.
Yeah, and there's not too many people in our group to do that.
No,
so.
no.
But I'm someone who's done that professionally in theater, and it would be pulling in, grouping some of the local resources and kind of knowing where to go to find those people.
So, was there anybody else?
I'm interested in helping. I don't know how to set up websites or any of that.
Oh, no, but just get the group together and they decide, and they can pull in other people from the group and ask them to do stuff. But they're just going to kind of be the push and getting stuff and deciding what to do.
OMM, I see OMM as just kind of quarterbacking.
Yeah.
We got all these different groups that no one really has heard of or even knows how to get to, but you guys have stuck through it. You meet every week, get your website, and everyone's heard of OMM. So,
And kind of after the group meets, we'll probably try to get with Patrick after that and kind of get the crew, the subcommittee together.
With who?
Patrick in the city and tell him what's going on and what we want to do.
Should be
and he, he may, I don't know what he'll be able to help us with, but even if just as a private individual, he might be interested too. Because and then he would know if there was some way we could actually we could have some agency to help with whatever issues come up. I don't know. It's just but we need contacts. Communication thing again.
Do you have a contact list yet? People's names and addresses and what their roles are in the industry?
No.
Well, we need to start that.
The best thing is that book that they had 2 years ago or something.
The state has the production guide.
Yeah.
And it is online and it is updatable. So people...
Nobody knows about it though.
Yeah.
Hardly,
And
What about,
I spent about 3 days calling through it.
well, we need to promote that because we don't need to redo that. It is done and it's people on there put their stuff on there. We just need to promote
They
it.
just haven't done a hard copy in a couple of years.
Yeah,
I'm a member of OVAC, the Oklahoma Visual Artists Coalition, and we pay dues. We pay monthly dues, and it's not much, but if you got 50 people to pay $25 a year,
And there is kind of a difference between our website and the group here. It's because a lot of people on the website are from out. They may be Oklahoma ties, but they may be out of the state and that sort of thing. So there is kind of a little split personality there between the website and the guys that show up here. But so yeah, we need to start looking into those things.
have you ever thought of collecting dues?
Well, when we first got started,
It's going to be very difficult to get a grant to get all this going. Someone's going to have to write the grant, make an application, and make a pitch.
Yeah.
Much like public television, you could open up a membership thing to where there's gold members, silver members, people that can't afford and want to be a member, and then they get their name, put together some sort of list. I don't know if that would help, start soliciting. But then you got to get through the legal problems
Set
of
it up
making
as a
sure.
non-profit, 501c3.
Oscar Sharon just helped somebody else, and I'm pretty sure they finished theirs. They just got their 503c done. So, and he already said they could be an umbrella group, so we wouldn't have to do all the paperwork for that. Because it's a little bit of money to do that. Just a few $100s to get that done.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, but honestly, I would think to not have an influence of a third party as a nonprofit, it needs to set up by its own with its own board.
I agree,
That's not
100%.
set up through
Yeah.
someone that's already got
Yeah.
financial interest in.
Yes. Start clean, start the fresh slate.
Then you come up with money though, see, I'm
Well,
saying.
then you
is-
get-
I would